Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. So, we have the third and final beer from Mr. Pat, from Pat's Brewery. Now, this is a bit crumpled. It's been in the fridge a while, I've had these. So, this is a Neipa. Now, I probably should have had this first. Shouldn't I? We'll be right. So, Neipa. Now, I love Neipas. Never brewed one, but we'll talk about that in a moment. Right, shall we get the beer in the glass? New cap. Oh. I'll be back in a moment. Right, she was a bit lively. It had been chilled. We're in the glass. We are in the glass. This is off a keg. We've got a fruity colour. It's hard to see that. I've maybe had this in the fridge. I'm tired. A little bit long maybe. Should we see what's in it? Right, let's have a look what's in it, shall we? Soft and juicy New England IPA. So it's got extra pale, flaked oats, wheat white malt, carapils, honey malt. Hopperoonies are Amarillo, Citra, Mosaic Centennial, 30-minute hop stand at 76.7 degrees of the sea. Then Amarillo, Citra, IHO33 for 2 days dry hop. Citra, Amarillo, IHO33 dry up for day 7. So the first one's day 2, this is day 7. It had a hop stand at 76.7 degrees for 30 minutes, whirlpool. And the yeast is 1 packet of Imperial yeast, A38. Now, in this light, it's bright, hazy, as it should be. Has it got a hint of brown, maybe? But I have had this a while. My bad, probably. It certainly, absolutely, certainly, definitely smells a fruity. Let's have a little slurp. And then we'll go on to some fun facts, shall we? Are you ready for some
fun facts? We brew a bit rickshaw. Yeah.
New Neipa, or New England IPA, also called a hazy IPA or a juicy, but less frequently a Vermont IPA, or Vermont, New England. It was brought about by a guy called John Kimmick in 2004 at Alchemist Brewery in Waterbury, Vermont. That makes sense then, doesn't it? Vermont IPA place, America. It was officially recognised as a separate beer style by the Brewery Association in 2018. First one that brought this about was the Heady Topper IPA, where John experimented with it. So he didn't filter it, he didn't pasteurise it, which made it hazy. We know we've got hops later in the boil with hazy IPAs. They don't have any bitterness, do they? And when this came out and he did it and he released it and lots of other people got onto it, there was a catchphrase and it was called the Hazy Craze. Hazy Craze. No, not the Craze from London. The Hazy Craze. So, a bit of an off orange there, let's be honest. Something sticking to that. It could be me, look. That was my glass. Nice white fluffy head. Fruity, fruity aroma. IHO33, don't know what it is, looked it up, couldn't find it, don't know what it is. Please, please comment below and tell me what hop that is. Is it a hop that's experimental, or is it just out? I haven't looked too deeply, I've got to be honest. So, that mouthfeel is there. So, it's supposed to have a nice oaty mouthfeel, which makes it a bit thicker, doesn't it? Fruity, fruity, fruity bommy. Fruity a bommaroony. Nice bit of lace in. The carbonation is up there, we know that. Fingers are still sticky. It's citry, it's fruit bowly. It's definitely tangerine-y. It's fruity, it's not floral. Sometimes I go, oh, these are a bit... Hops give it a bit floral, but this is fruity. It's as in fruitiness, not florally fruity. Do you know what I mean? There's no bitterness. That little bit of dankness, sometimes I confuse with bitterness. I said it before. This isn't. This is fruity without the confusing of bitterness for me. Okay. It looks thick, doesn't it? It looks quite thick. Now, I've never brewed a New England IPA, and there's several reasons for that. Reason number one, I've not had pressure fermenting for very long. There's no way I'm using all them hops, chucking it in a bucket, transferring it into a keg that I can't do close transfer, and getting oxidisation. Because these are absolutely at risk. If my cat Molly went near that fermenter and sneezed slightly, and she hasn't got big lungs, that'd be oxidised. This is a massive risk. Massive risk. And lots of hops. So that's the second point. First point, pressure fermenting, close transfer. I've done two now, and I'm feeling reasonably confident. First time, there was a few messy bits. Wasn't ideal. Getting to learn it. Watched a load of videos. Second time, smooth as butter on toast. Super smooth it went. I don't know, I just got my pressures right. I knew what I was doing second time round. I recirculated. Took a picture up there. Tried the beer on tap. There will be a video coming, or bin, and it's a beaut. So, I'm comfortable now, pressure fermenting. I'm comfortable, pressure, no oxygen transferring. I'm not sure I'm comfortable spending so much money on hops. Just in case something goes wrong. There's a lot of hops going to these, isn't there? I want to. I really want to. I'm gonna do it. I've got everything here to do it. I'm gonna make the jump and make it fruity and hazy and yummy. Yeah. That is orange. It looks, I've got to be honest, on camera maybe, I can't see till I'm editing, maybe does look. It doesn't. It's not brown. That isn't. I was worried because I'd had it a little bit because I've had a few beer mouths. We're all right. That's fruity. It's retained its fruitiness. It's got a lovely mouthfeel. It's got a lovely aroma. Carbonation. I think that might have just been coming out of the bottle. Can you see that? Because it doesn't look absolutely crazy mentalness there now, does it? Percentage. What's the percentage? Well, I'm getting chugging. We're getting dead. I don't know what percentage is yet. 5.9% of the ABV. Yeah, we're right, aren't we? Look at that head. That head is sticking around. I really wish. My bad. I wish I'd... Do you know what? I'm funny. I left this till last because I was really looking forward to it. All three beers have been absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. 3 different sorts of beers. The other 2 have been out. If you've seen them, go and have a look at them if you haven't. But it's like when I'm having my Sunday lunch, the veg go first. Then I'm like potatoes and Yorkshire pudding a bit, with a bit of. But as always, at the end, I've got my meat left, or a bit of meat left after everything, the veg and that are gone, and chomping on that, and then I leave some Yorkshire pudding to mop the gravy up. I leave what I like till last, and it's just summer. It's the same. Beers in the fridge, commercial beers in the fridge. The ones that I love sit at the back. Now I drink the other. I really should, because you never know, do you? What if I never get round to, if something happens? Oh, that's a bit morbid, isn't it? I never get to try it. I'm going to change my ways. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start. Except for I'm not with my Sunday lunch. I'm not going to change that. But maybe beers. The ones that I really fancy, I'm going to drink early. Can't remember exactly how long I've had this. But like I say, you really should drink these fresh and young. That'd be the trouble. I've got it on cake. I've got a Pilsner on there that I absolutely loved. And I brewed it in April. I know it had to have a bit of conditioning on it, but I'm like, do you know what? I've probably only got 10 pints of that left. I'm gonna keep I'm not gonna go at that because I really like it. And I like one now and again, and I just chug it, get rid of it, and I don't want to. Do you know what I mean? I don't know that I feel I may be waffling. I've got to be honest. I'm justifying why this is my third beer from the three, and this is a Neipa, which should have been drunk first. It should have been drunk first. It should have been drunk as soon as I got it. I should have drunk it the day after I got it. I should have drunk it the day that I got it, when it was cold enough. That's what I should have done. Although I couldn't because I had to work. But anyway, you know what I mean. I'm going to change my ways. Pat. Lovely. Lovely. Fruity, as it should be. Nice mouthfeel. I'm out to keeping that. Yeah, I mean, it's fruity. I've kept this out a little bit. I like it a bit cooler, but then I let it warm up a bit. And still, as it's warming up, we are getting those salad bowl yumminess, just as it should be. Do you know what? That's good. That is good. It's a style I love. But you can go over the top with it, can't you? I'm liking it. That is beautiful. Pat from Pat's Brewery, thank you very, very much for sending me beers once again. Go check him out. I'll leave a link in the description below. And one of them little things in the corner that you can press off if you're on the touchscreen or use your remote. That's it. That is the end of the trio beers from Pat's Brewery for this time. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers.
Like, subscribe, and hit the bell.